Hello, happy Tuesday. Once again, we meet again on a Tuesday night. After weeks of me telling you that my new 2025 schedule was going to include a Monday night stream every week. Tuesday's the new Monday. Oh man. Dude, it just turned out that I had something come up every Monday this month. So I've shifted my streams around and it's fine. We're still doing it. We're good. All of the stuff that's come up has been good stuff too. So nothing bad. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. But it was good too because not having a stream last night enabled me to finish up the video for today, which I'm so happy with. If you guys haven't seen it yet, make sure you wait until after the stream's over because I'd rather have you here hanging out. But if you haven't seen it yet, put it on your watch later list. Add it to a playlist, something. Bookmark it. It's a good video. And it's been well received so far today too. I'm very, very thankful for that. So we're going to be working in the storage room a little bit tonight. We'll talk about what we're going to be doing, and we're also going to be working a little bit in a creative test world because I have a cough drop in my mouth that I almost spit out at you guys. Sorry. I have what I hope to be a big brain idea that I've never seen anybody do before. I'm sure somebody's done it. There are no original ideas, just recreated better ideas. But I have an idea for storage, and Rebel has already helped me think through one part of it. I want to think some more about it tonight as well. So we're going to do a little bit of work in survival, a little bit of work in creative, and it's going to be a good night. I'm glad you're all here. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being here early. For anybody that was here before the stream, y'all rock. I appreciate you. Let's say hello to the folks who have participated in chat so far. We'll start over on the Twitch side. Hello, Twitch folks. We've got Steadfast, Sunflower, Puggy33MC, 8-Row, Brianna V, Julie DeGamer, Master TMO. What's up, buddy? And Raiden Spawn. That's who we've got over on Twitch. And over here on YouTube so far, we've got Cigars and Coffee, Creeper Gaming, Dan, HWC Rebel. Thank you so much again for your help on this idea. It's going to be so cool. Dark Matter, 1776, Drew Almy, Gregory Kohler, Jonathan Grider. Little Red Hen is here. McDunkles, Nightwing, N.L. Barker, Papa Snuffy. Sunflower is also over on the YouTube side. Tammy Squires is here, Terry Meek, and Burke. Guys, appreciate y'all. Y'all are amazing. Thanks for joining tonight. Anybody do anything fun today? Or over the weekend? Fitting shelf liner, yay. Oh, dude, hey, at least you got me in the background to, you know, be obnoxious and annoying. Sign for a house Friday. Dude, let's go! Congrats, TMO. That's awesome. Drew had a tooth pulled. That sounds awesome. Just yank it on out. Put a gold tooth in there. Or a netherite tooth. You could get a netherite tooth. John A. just finished Far Cry 5 again. Needed a break from Minecraft. Dude, Minecraft is my favorite game in the world. And I think it always will be. But even I will take breaks from it sometimes. And now, I took a 7-month break, so I'm kind of like not entitled for a long break for a while. But there'll be nights of the week where I'm like, I want to play video games, but I don't want to play Minecraft. So I'll pick up Marvel Rivals or something else and just hang out, dude. Sometimes you just got to take a break, get that inspiration back. Me and my son made no-bake cookies. Nice. Super zonked on painkillers at the moment. Oh, no. I hope you're okay. Oh, you're the one that had the tooth pulled, Drew. I'm reading all of these comments as separate, but you're replying to your initial comment. Yeah, I hope your mouth's okay. That's not fun. Working on putting a tinted glass dome on my drowned farm. All right, nice. I never done the option for the second ending in Far Cry 5. Finally remembered to do it. I've never even played Far Cry 5. I don't even know what it's about. No idea. Tinker a little bit with holoprint. Dude, what a great tool. What a great tool. Super Llama, I believe, is somebody that's been around Prowl's community. I don't know if they've ever been around here or not. If they have, I apologize for not knowing that. But Super Llama was chatting with Prowl, and Prowl was just like, dude, this is my dream for a Structura. And Super Llama was just like, we could make it better. And so Super Llama created Holoprint, and it is an incredible tool for Bedrock Edition. Incredible tool. There's nothing like it. Absolutely nothing like it. The more tools that we can get for Bedrock Edition, the better. Because more and more content creators will want to play on Bedrock Edition if we have comparable tools to Java. Holoprint's great. I was going to try Holoprint, but didn't realize it needed a structure file. Then I got distracted. Yeah. Yep. For sure. All right. Well, it stinks it's not on console. Yeah. But, I mean, that's kind of the nature of mods in general. Add-ons, mods. Unless they're in the marketplace, they're like PC only. And if you're playing Java, that's PC only as well. So you're going to be a lot more limited on what you can do based on what device you're playing on. So, unfortunately, Holoprint, PC only. Potentially Android, because I think you can get into like the file system and stuff there. Not sure about... You might be able to do it on iOS. But consoles, most definitely not. Most definitely not. So, all right. Well, let us talk about what we are going to do tonight by jumping into the world, straight into the storage room, where I totally didn't forget my password on how to get in here. Hello. We got actions and stuff turned back on. I had it off for most of the video because you technically can't really use it with Holoprint. It messes up Holoprint because it kind of takes priority over some of the functionality of Holoprint. So I turned it off and then I forgot to turn it back on, but it's here now. So this is the beginning. This is not complete. This is the beginning of my storage room, and I imagine that this is going to get dug out that way quite a bit further, probably that way quite a bit further. We're going to have several wings to this storage facility, and it's going to be kind of crazy, right? So let me just kind of think out loud with you guys for a few minutes on what we're going to do. We'll do a little bit of stuff in survival. You need the password on a Post-it note under your desk like an old person. I'll put it right underneath my keyboard. Oh, man. Yeah, so here we're thinking out loud for a minute, okay? I've gone ahead and put a couple of resources onto the armor stands for what's going to be inside of these chests. Originally, what I was thinking was I would have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably 6 silos filled with stone. But you might notice I put a chest down here. This is full. This one that I can't get to because it's behind this thingy. I mean, I guess I could break this really quick and my voice could crack. For the millionth time, that one is full. And that one is full. And that one is full. And this one is not quite full. So I'm going to fill that up. But what's down here? Down here are shulker boxes full of stone. And I still have more. I don't know that I want to take up this entire bulk storage row with stone because it's a lot. I've got a lot. So for now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to manually put in shulker boxes of stone with the intent that before this is all over with, Or maybe sometime in the future, we will adapt this storage silo to include a shulker loader, where once this is full, I'll put a shulker loader underneath it to fill up shulker boxes and store them appropriately. But that's not the focus for tonight. That's just kind of a piece of the conversation. So allow me to go get a little bit more stone while we talk about what else we're gonna do. What I would love to do tonight is, at the very least, we'll see how long it takes. And I'm feeling pretty good right now. I know it's only 9 o'clock. 9:15 actually. It's only 9:15. I'm planning on streaming for a while. I don't know how long a while is, but a while will be however long it takes for me to get tired. And however long you guys want to stay here. Okay? Oh my gosh. Get up the stairs. So, I have no other plans tonight. I'm just gonna stream for as long as I feel like it. Okay? So, I'm gonna toss stone in there. And a bunch of stone in there. And a bunch of stone in there. And then start filling this back up. What's up, Farley? Farley Drew. Hey, Ghoul, how you doing? Pull an all-nighter. I'll keep you company. I can't pull an all-nighter because I still have to work tomorrow, but my time clock, my inner clock, is just totally jacked right now because I was on call all last week, and I was up until 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning every night. Just because my on-call hours technically end at 2, and I don't want to go to sleep before then at like midnight and risk having to wake up an hour and a half later and then be awake for 4 hours and then not get any sleep. So I just powered through it and stayed up until my on-call hours were over. So I'm not saying I want to stay up until 2 or 3 o'clock tonight, but it's a very real possibility that I might not get tired for a little while. We'll see. Darn work, the famous on-call. Gotta love not knowing if you will get paged or not. I know, dude. And it's like, so I work in IT. I'm a systems administrator. I focus mainly on network, but we're expanding on our team to focus on other systems. And we have pretty good systems with high availability, which if you don't know what that means, it basically means like we have secondary devices and secondary circuits in case one of them goes down, the other one will take over. So we don't have downtime very often. It is very rare that we have downtime. But if one of our firewalls or switches or something goes down, I will get paged. And I got paged twice last week. Once was at like 6 o'clock in the morning and I didn't hear it. And I didn't see it until about 9. And it resolved itself in like 3 minutes. So I'm glad I didn't wake up for that because it was a self-resolution. And then the other one that I got, I think it happened at like 9:30 or something on Sunday night. And I was like, oh, great, my last night on call. I logged in, and by the time I logged in, it was resolved again by itself. So I literally had to do nothing extra for on-call this week, which I'm not mad about. I'm okay with it. All right, we're almost full. We're almost full up. Yep, we're full. Let's go ahead and put items in the hopper, just so the light will come on. All right. Being more is rough. I'm a hospice nurse and it sucks calling them out at crazy times. Yeah, dude, that's gotta be not fun. Not fun. I was on call for over 10 years, 24/7. Gotta love the times and you could fix it yourself over the phone without dispatching. Yeah, right? Okay, so here's what I want to do. So far, I have all of these armor stands named, right? So here's Pleasant Bump, there's Minotaur, there's Navdaz, there's Lifetaker, there's Wonky, there's Puggy, there's Donald, there's Theodore, Little Red Hen, Tank, Old Aussie Al, Nogri's way over there. I kind of skipped over a couple, but hey, we got people. We got people. And I've got room for more people right over here. What I want to do for tonight is to focus on these first. These are the people that have been here the longest. And oh my gosh, the first four, these guys right here, Nogri and Pleasant Bump and Navdaz and Wonky have been here for 39 months. That's over 3 years as supporters on YouTube memberships. Not to mention, Nogri pointed out to me earlier today that he's been a Patreon supporter for longer than he's been a YouTube supporter. And then he switched over to YouTube memberships. It's like, you people have been around forever. I mean, I keep trying to do stupid stuff like blow pranks on Prowl and mess them up. And you guys just keep sticking around. I don't know. Who saw the prank? Who saw the failed prank yesterday? I was so mad. I was so mad. Just absolutely furious. Anyway, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take some notes really quick on what we need. Because I'm gonna get armor on the armor stands for the people that have names already. It hurt my soul. I know. I was in a panic. I was in a panic because I was recording in third person mode thinking this is gonna be great for my video. It's gonna be so good. Yeah. And then it didn't work. The doors popped open. I'm like, yes, the redstone worked perfectly. And then there were no creepers. I'm like, where the heck are the creepers? So I panicked and I went down under. I think what had happened was the night before, when I was finishing this thing up at like 2:30 in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, I was spam clicking a block so that they wouldn't bounce so high and risk getting pushed forward by accident and deploying too early. So I spam clicked because you have to spam click while they're bouncing. Otherwise, you know, you won't get it over their head. I did that on both sides. And I think I spam clicked a little too many times because it put a block in the water elevator. So when they were pushed forward, they popped up, hit that block. And then when the piston popped backwards, they went right back into the holding chamber. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. So while he was up there reading the book, I was like panicking so bad. I was trying to break the block, put a button on the piston, push the piston forward manually. And by the time I got both of them launched, he had already put dirt blocks over the holes and caught on to what was going on. So it was over at that point. I was like, no, you've got to be kidding. It took me like 5 hours to set this whole stupid thing up. And because I spam clicked and didn't double check it, that's how it failed. The redstone worked perfectly. The contraption itself is a great trap. But unfortunately, I made a boo-boo. Can we just start saying it? Saying I made a blue for BluJay. But hey, my only hope was that whoopsie indeed. My only hope was that he had one more treasure to find, and I'm like, you know what? I'm all in at this point. I don't even care. I'm gonna go hide in the room and hope he drops down with his back to me. And then I hit him with my sword. And I killed him. Success. I won in the end. All right. So, here's what we need for the armor stands. Let's put it on this card. Armor stands. No agree. Let's see. Pleasant Bump. Iron. Avdaz. Diamond. Wonky Dude. Iron. Donald. Leather. LRH. Diamond. Aussie. Leather. Ding. Leather. Ooh, Rebel. You're a villager member, which when I set these tiers up originally, I was like, if you're a villager member, you're going to get a villager, not an armor stand. But I think I'm going to give you both. But I don't know what type of armor to put on you. Let's see, Becanoid. Iron. Same thing with Minnow. Netherite? Honestly, that's what I wrote down. I don't know if I have enough, but we'll see. Life Taker. Iron. Puggy is an iron member, but I'm going to give him leather because he's a chump. Puggy, are you here? Puggy's not here. I'm going to give him leather armor because I told him if he was nice to me, that I would give him an orange set of armor. Or I guess, I mean... Sheesh. I guess I could give him netherite because like Puggy and Puggy's been here for a while too. 33 months, man. I could give him netherite with orange trim. Yeah, Sky, you're on the right track. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna have enough netherite for all this. Ugh. Netherite, orange trim. I promised him orange. This will add up to a lot of netherite. It's gonna be a few. It's gonna be a few nuggets for sure. Puggy! Thank you for the raid, my friend. How was your stream? We were just talking about you. Did you hear me? Were your ears itching? Were your ears itching? All right, Theodore gets leather. Ears were ringing. Tank gets diamond. Shadow gets diamond, and Catch gets iron. All right, so let me add all of these up and let's see what we got together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of iron. Then let's go leather. 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of leather armor. Let's go diamond. 1, 2, 3, 4. Psycho! Thank you so much, my friend. Psycho is gonna get some netherite armor here soon. Actually, Psycho, you're not too far down the list. You're only two behind the last person that I put on there. At 24 months. 24 months! Okay, so 4 times diamond. How many netherite? 1, 2, 3, 4. That doesn't seem right. So we've got 4, 8, 12, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, yeah, that is right. Okay. pretty sure I've been diamond for 36 months. That's just insane, dude. Let's see. So yeah, I can see total time on level as well. LRH. You have been... Well, it's showing me as total time as member 37 months, total time on level 5 months. I don't know what you were before. I don't know. And I don't know if that resets if you like downgrade and then re-upgrade. I have no idea. Sunflower, you're not supposed to tell him what I said. You can't tell him what I said when he's not here. All right, let's just start with the basics. Let's get the armor, and then let's see if there's trims available. Because for a while, there was a time when I had 2 different accounts. Oh, that's right. That's right, because you're over on Patreon too. And I honestly have not even looked at Patreon for the armor stands yet. I'm starting with YouTube members, and then I'm gonna do Patreon. That's right, I forgot you had 2 accounts. So yeah, you probably have been at diamond tier for forever. It's crazy, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, let's jump into the game and gather some of this up. I'm gonna go get the iron first. Let's now that we've cleared out the stone from a lot of these chests, let's just throw other crap in here for the time being. Actually, I want those carrots because I want to get some golden carrots. And oh, no. I wanted to put them in the last slot. Let's put that there. Let's put that there, and that's fine for now. Let's go get some golden carrots and let's put the chicken away. Chicken! I'm pretty sure you did, Hen. I'm pretty sure you started on Patreon. Now that I recall, because I remember having this conversation with you. You joined as a YouTube member. I'm like, hey, you realize you got a Patreon account too, right? Whee! What's up, Aggro? How you doing? I'm honestly not worried about it. Although you do a cheap, easy trim, I love green. Okay, all right. I can take requests for some of these, but I can't take them for all of them. And I am going to prioritize people who've been here the longest for the moment. So that would include you. So I could probably make that happen. Let's see. Golden carrots. I got a golden carrot. That's what this song says, right? Don't forget about me! How could I ever forget about you? How could I? What's up, Metal? How you doing? Bandit Hack, what's up, dude? How are you? Good grief, it's been a while. How is life, my friend? Busy, got a baby boy on the way. Let's go. That's awesome. Dude, I'm so happy for you. That's amazing. Congratulations. How soon? When's the due date? Life Taker's favorite color is Cowboys blue. Are you guys Cowboys fans? June 25th. No way, dude. That's awesome. June's a good month. It is. It's a great month. Surely I don't need that much iron, but here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. See, this is a massive upgrade from the iron I gave you guys on Bedrock Guide Season 1. Everyone got leather armor and it all matched. It's like, you're my pirate minions. Now I'm actually doing tiers of armor. because that's just more fun. There's more variety. And eventually, I'll start with the people who've been here the longest, but I'll go back, and if people want trims on their armor, heck, why not? Let's do it. Partner's a Bills fan? Oh man. Rough night the other night, huh? I haven't watched pro football since Joe Montana retired from the 49ers. All right. I would not necessarily call myself like an NFL fan. More so, I would call myself a Colts fan and a Super Bowl fan. I'll watch every Colts game every year, regardless of how bad we are. And then I'll watch the Super Bowl. I didn't watch any of like the AFC, NFC playoffs or anything like that, because I don't really care that much. But I really wanted the Lions to go to the Super Bowl, and that didn't happen. And now that the Bills are out, I'm rooting for the Chiefs. I'm all in on the Chiefs, and here's my rationale for that. The Colts lost to Tom Brady and the Patriots all the time, and it was annoying. I hated it. It would make me no less than happy to see the Chiefs do something that Tom Brady and the Patriots could never do, which is a three-peat in the Super Bowl. So, go Chiefs! Go Patrick Mahomes! Go Travis Kelce! And even go Taylor Swift. She's not even on the team, but let's go. I won't tell you who my team is then. You're a Patriots fan, aren't you? It's okay. It's okay. No judgment here. It's fine. Sunflower, don't facepalm that. That was awesome. It was great. All right. Let's see. First one is Pleasant Bump. Here you go. Bump, bump, bumpity bump. Oh, it looks so much better with the armor. Oh, amazing. Puggy, you're not going to watch it. You're boycotting it because the Lions lost. Wonky Dud gets iron as well. Being from Kansas City, I'm so over football, Mahomes and Swift. That's interesting. Like from KC and you're over it. Interesting. I mean, most of the rest of the country is over it, but I hope the Eagles smash the Chiefs. I mean, honestly, I don't have any skin in the game. I don't care who wins. I am rooting for the Chiefs, but honestly, I don't care if the Eagles win. That's okay. Let's see. So Wonky Dud and then Beckanoid. Beckanoid. Who annoyed Becca? Beckanoid! Or who did Beck annoy? That might be the better question. Where is Beckanoid? Hello? Hello? That's Puggy. Gonna give him the brown leather armor with brown armor trim. Did I miss it? Is it all the way down on the end? I think it would be the Eagles. The Lions apparently rocked this year and I still don't care. 0. I take it you're not a football fan. Here, you can have a golden carrot. That's all you're getting. How do I get that back? Can I have it? Can I have it back? No, give me that. Give me the golden carrot. Take a seat. Oh, did I already get it back? All right, cool. We're good. We're good. We're good. And boom. I don't know how I'm going to pose these middle ones just yet. I'll probably give them a sword, though. Like they're guarding the treasure. And these guys are telling us what's in the treasure. All right, next iron is Life Taker. I believe Life Taker's all the way down the end. I've lived in football cities, still didn't care much. Had a partial year of season passes to the Chiefs for a couple of years. That was interesting. Oh, dude. Like, If I ever came into a lot of money and like had just money to blow, which is never going to happen, but dream big for a moment, I would 100% buy season tickets for the Colts. I would go to every single game. That'd be so fun. Let's see. Life Taker is... Hello? 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 Where the heck is Life Taker? There you are. All right. Looking good. So yeah, so far so good. Oh my gosh, it looks so much better. Looks so much better than just like stick armor stands. Next is Catch. And that's the last one. And then we go to the next one. I dream big, then go buy a Powerball ticket, then disappoint myself when I have to go back to work. I mean, yeah, that's about how it goes. It's about how it goes. All right, we need 4 sets of leather armor, and I don't know if I have any leather, to be honest. We might have to go, like, hunt down some cows. Or go back to my starter base. Breed some cows over there and get some leather. Let's see if we can get lucky and find a few cows first. Wham, 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 wham! I'm interested to see where I actually fall on the list of paid subscribers. I know I was comparatively late to join up that way. Yeah, you were on Patreon for a while. It is interesting to see, like, how long people have been here, looking through the list. It's kind of crazy, man. It's kind of crazy. People stick around for 3 years to watch me fumble around Minecraft. Oh, this is going to be bad. I've been AFK, and it's about to get dark. There's going to be like 15 phantoms in the sky. Mushroom Island will also help. I don't know where a Mushroom Island is in this world, to be honest. No idea. Absolutely no idea. Ow! Cows! Hello? Anybody here? That's a horse. I mean, we could kill a horse, right? They give you leather. Who wants to hear that sound tonight? No. Best sound in the game. Oh my gosh. I think our best bet for now, since I don't know where a Mushroom Island is probably to go back to my starter base and just breed some cows and kill them that way. Whee! No. Thank you. No. Thank you. Watch out for that tree. Oh, I just did it again. I wasn't even paying attention. Oh my gosh, you're talking to the guy who tames horses on multiplayer servers just to turn around and kill them for the chat message. Gosh. Oh man. That's dark. Yeah. I do enjoy that I get to do the nerd thing. I followed BluJay before he was popular. But you let me know when I become popular, and I'll be sure to reiterate that sentiment. Yeah, TMO's been around forever, dude. Like, I know I've told this story before, but TMO's been around long enough that he was here for my first survival series, and We just got to chatting, and I invited him to tour the world, like just a private hangout. He jumped onto the world, and I'm like, hey, you want to see the world? And he showed me his world. It was really cool. He dug out the inside of a mountain. It was nuts too, man. Like the entire inside was gutted. Ow! What are you doing here? You should rename that sword to Prowl Punisher. I was thinking about that. Or... oh gosh, what was the other name that I thought of earlier? Prowl Punisher was on the list. And I haven't done it since. The creeper crap out. Sorry about the prank. It was my own fault. I should have double checked it, but it was 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm like, I'm tired, I'm going to bed. I've tested this 1,000 times. It's gonna work. Just have some confidence in your ability to make redstone. You're decent at this. And the redstone went off flawlessly. It worked perfectly. The trapdoors opened. The pistons pushed like they were supposed to. It was a stupid block in the way that was keeping the creepers from going up the water elevator. That's the only thing that caused it to not work. Otherwise, he would have been dead. Toast. Because there was no time. They would have popped up like 2 blocks behind him and instantly both of them gone off. He may have been able to kill one of them, but the second one was gonna take him out. Should have set the dispensers to shoot out TNT. Now that would have been funny too. Dude, look at this place, man. We haven't been over here together in a while. I love coming back here. Just seeing where we started in the world. This place has been around forever. And I can't wait until like we get it far enough along in the other base that it feels much more complete. It's getting there though. The storage system is going to be like key in getting there. What do you mean the bed's too far away? Get out of here. Sordeo, how you doing? Why is it so laggy over here right now? The voice changer. Good. Doing good, and you? I'm doing all right. Thank you. Doing all right. Just getting stuff done. Seriously though, what is going on? Why is it so laggy over here right now? It wasn't this way over at my main base. Does anybody see that? Is it like, are you seeing frames dropping like I am? Can't say I noticed anything? Okay. Is this the one with the Strider that's cold? Yeah, it is. Yeah, the Strider's over there in the barn. Over there in the barn, still chilly. Still chilly. I need to put a lava pit in there for him. I've always said that this base, is never like complete. We could come back over here and do some stuff if we wanted to. But I've got so many ideas for the main base that I don't want to stop building over there. Just thought it was my bad internet. Yeah, like I'm getting noticeable frame drops on my end. Hold on a second. All right, I'm gonna log out of the world and log back in and see if that fixes the problem. if you pick up seeds when trying to place them, it will interrupt your planting. Really? I had no idea. That's a good tip. I missed a block. You missed a block. That one right there, I'm gonna leave it for now. I don't care. I don't even care. Oh, this right here? Oh, shoot. Jay, stop breaking stuff. So I still have the $2 Patreon going as well as YouTube members. Oh my gosh, no way. How long has the Patreon been up? What's up, Goose? How you doing? Puggy, come on, man. All right, let's breed a few cows, not crows. Let's pronounce crow. I forgot how few cows I had over here because I didn't want this place to look like overpopulated. But man, oh man, do we need some cows? Eat up, little one. December 2021. No way. That's insane. Aggro, you guys are nuts, man. Root. Yeet. That's what they sound like. Sounds like they're saying yeet. Come here. Eat up. Grow. Thank you. You grow. This is exposing my desperate need for cow farm over in the main base. And I'm gonna build one. I've got plans to build one over by the sheep farm. That whole area is gonna be like agricultural builds. But for right now, we're having to deal with this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like 3 seconds from looking up a mushroom biome and just flying out there. Are any of you ready to breed again? There you go. Eat up! Because this is gonna take forever. And I don't want to wait forever for this. Gotta get it done! Got stuff to do! Totally do that. Does anybody want to do that on my behalf? Load up chunk base and find a mushroom biome for me? So I can be lazy. Oh, I just killed one of the sheep. My bad. Here you go. This is the Minecraft equivalent of scattering remains. Just gonna scatter the sheep wool on the pasture and let them be forever. Rest in peace, sheep. I've only been here for like 4.5 years. No biggie. 4.5 years is a long time. 4.5 years is a long time, man. All right, I've got enough to make like a half a set of armor. It's beautiful. Amazing. Seed number, is it not in the description? It should be. Let's go down here. Let's see, mob drops. Also mob drops. Let's toss. Yeah, we'll toss that in there. And then plants. Sure, we'll toss that in there. Perfect. Got rid of it. All right, here. I'm hidden in my basement. I can look it up now. Woo, doggy. Whoop-a-doop-a-doo. Let's see. Minecraft tools, chunk base. not totally confident in my ability to read. All right, seed map app. Bedrock 1.21.5. Mention overworld. Highlight biomes. Mushroom fields. And mushroom. Oh, is it mushroom or is it mushroom? Is it mushroom fields shore or mushroom fields? Or something else? It's the shore one? Let me turn everything else off because I can't see these biomes. Both is good? But like, aren't there like mushroom forests that are just like dark oak forest, or is it just called a dark oak forest? Oh, get rid of the trail ruins. I don't want to see those. Holy moly. Holy macaroni. I don't see anything anywhere. Good night. Those are just dark oak forests. Okay. All right, well, let me look up mushroom fields and mushroom fields shore. Oh, there's one that is 5,000 blocks out. Is there anything closer? There's one at there. Oh my gosh. Let's see, where's my base? My base is... Oh, that's really close. All right. Oh, dang it. How do I... Where's my base at? Is this the one? 1,500. Negative 500. That's not right, is it? That doesn't seem right. Is it negative 1,500? Yeah, it is. Negative 1,500, 500. There we go. That's where my base is. Okay, so this is what I want right here. How do I... Can I copy coordinates? Oh, yeah, I can. Here we go. Hey, I know how to read. I know how to do things. Here we go. Negative 3460. And then the squiggly wiggly. And then the negative 168. That's not too far from my base. Let's go there. Negative 3460, negative 168. Okay. Let's go back over. Oh my gosh, cow! Revenge! And 5 more leather. And you know what? Just because you scared me, you can just go right back in there. He volunteered. Yeah, he did. He really did. Whee! I love that my secret bookshelf door is never closed. I should put like an out of order sign on it or something. Even though it works perfectly fine, I never shut it. Take a flame sword? I don't have a flame sword right now. Hot take, I don't like the flame enchantment. Or fire aspect, rather. Fire aspect enchantment. I really don't like it. I know it's more efficient for like cooking food. You don't eat steak, do you? I do in real life. I had some last night, actually. I stopped liking it when zombies set you on fire. Yeah, it's like it's nice for cooking food, but for every other mob in the game, it's annoying. I only like it for hunting steak. Fair enough. Fair enough. Why is this so slow? Let's see. Nodecraft. If I'm with my kids, everyone gets flamed, so they always have food. That's not a bad idea. All right, Nodecraft, what's going on with... Holy moly. 386% CPU usage? Something's going on with the server right now. I'm going to reboot it here in a minute. I didn't go the right way, did I? I don't know where I am. I gotta pay attention when I'm flying in the nether. Oh, there it is. Home sweet hole in the ground. Is that high? It's really high. Yes, it is. Just sitting here at work watching while on lunch. Nice. My daughter's very worldly watching me cut the shelf liner with a box cutter. Just because I tried to cut the tip of my thumb off cutting onions for dinner doesn't mean I don't know how to use a knife. Listen, you don't need the tip of your thumb. Fingertips, you don't need them. It's fine. It's no big deal. What is going on? Why am I in my gold farm? Did Prowl break something in my base? And I just broke the glass with a freaking... This is why I always have Silk Touch in the first... Blame Prowl. Blame Prowl indeed. This is his fault. Oh yeah, Creeper blew that up too. I gotta fix that. See, look, the portal is turned on. Why didn't it take me through there? Oh no. Not this time. Not this time. Get out of here. Light up your builds. I did. Look, I put a torch under there. Underwear. And I put a torch under there. I put torches in here. And then there's daylight that comes through there at nighttime. I literally have never had that problem with this portal until tonight. That's the first time that's happened. Also, we're back down to 47% CPU. I think something is seriously wrong over at my base. And I don't know what it is. I have no idea why. No idea. All right, let me grab some more rockets. And maybe be smart and take my ender chest with me just in case I need it. Oh my gosh, stop breaking stuff! Breaking everything. Breaking everything! Render distance isn't going to change anything because the render distance is the same here as it was over there, and the CPU is not like being pegged right now. Okay, what are my coordinates that I'm going to? Negative 3460, negative 168. So we need to go this way. Grab some glass to fix the ones you broke. Remind me when I get back, because I'm going to forget. I'm gonna forget! Too many mobs? Maybe? Unlikely, though. Relatively close for a Mushroom Field Island. But yeah. I hope it's a good one. I really do. If this is a good island, we're going to have to put a nether portal over here so it's easier to get to. Hey, look at that. There it is. There it is. There it is. We found it. Where are the cows at? Knock, knock. Time to die. Did you ever check your elytra? Oh, nope, but good thing it's good. Called it monument right off the coast. Really? Is that the leather? That's the leather. Ugh! Whoa! Whoa! This would be a cool place to build. Claimed. Mine. Next season of the Bedrock Guide. There's that. What do you mean? Where's the monument at? Whoa! This is a cool area. Is there a spider spawner near the surface somewhere? Oh, maybe. Because there was a spider, right? There's not supposed to be any mobs except for mushrooms. Mushrooms! Come here, cow. 35. Look! This is the cool... How did you know? How did you know about the spider spawner? This is like the perfect spot, dude. No. You heard this. Oh, okay. You heard it. Gotcha. Mushrooms don't respawn. Yes, they do. They just don't turn back into mushrooms once they've been turned into cows. I'm not kidding. Like, so Prowl and I had a discussion when he joined the world, and we agreed that this would be like an open situation where if he was ready to start over and I was not, then we would just like part ways and be in separate worlds again, because I would stick around here. It was also part of the conversation that maybe when we are both ready to reset, we would continue in this world and find new locations to build in. If that ends up being a thing, claimed my spot right here. Is that a second one over there, or is this part of the same island? It's part of the same island, isn't it? Yeah. I was gonna say, if that was a second one over there, Prowl can have that one. I guess it's technically a second one, right? Or is it part of the same thing? Yeah, Prowl can have that right there. I'll take the rest of this. You need to put a BluJay flag on the island. Maybe I'll put my logo in wool. I like building in different locations that I've never built before. I try to choose biomes that I've never built a base in when I start a new season of something. I've built in plains biomes, I've built in jungles, I've built in snow biomes like the ice spikes. I've never built in a mushroom island before, and I think that would be really fun.
No.
3 times the normal size for the logo. Claimed. Mine. My island. I mean, that is really cool. The cave down there with the waterfall. I don't know what kind of builds I would put here, but it's fun to think about for sure. Because, I mean, there is going to come a day where the city that we're building right now is complete. I'm not stopping until it is. And honestly, like, this is why I love the Minecraft drop system, because it doesn't feel like every time they release new features, a reset is required. And so longevity of worlds becomes a bigger thing. And I've had this world for over 2 years now. I think it's been 2 years. No, it hasn't been 2 years. It's been a year and a half. It's been a year and a half. I was in the first location for about 6 months. I've been in the location I'm at right now for about a year. Not quite a year. So August will be 2 years. So it's been a while. But I've had this world for a while, and then Prowl joined it when the previous summer update dropped last year. So, I mean, we could keep this world going for a long time. Is this in the trim area? If so, a flag won't help. We don't really have trim areas. I just kind of trim where I know we built, which is why I accidentally trimmed out the charged creepers that I trapped from Prowl and had to get new ones for the prank that failed. I love building in mushroom biomes. You can do so much moody and atmospheric things with lighting. Oh yeah, dude. Y'all know I love to not light up my base. Unless it's on the hardcore world, because I'm very, very careful there. So, give me some ideas. If I were to build a base in a mushroom island in the future, which I'm honestly, like, serious about, this would be really cool. Look at that cliff right over there, too. This is freaking amazing. If I were to build here... Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I love this. Beautiful. If I were to build here, what theme? Fantasy themed? Okay. So there's a lush cave under here as well. That's kind of cool. Mario themed. Peter Pan. That cove looks like a great place for a ship.
No. No.
Yeah, I've done... I hesitate to say that I've done the Mario theme because I never finished it.
No.
I've always wanted to do, like... I don't know. I go back and forth. And I'm trying to figure out what would be, like, better left to the build series versus what would be better left to this series as far as bases go. When it was just the Bedrock guide, my mentality was I don't want to do a pop culture themed build. I want to come up with something myself that has like personality and character that I put into it versus like trying to replicate something that already exists in the real world. Even though my base is kind of like modeled after something in real life. I've got my own twist to it, my own story to it, which you guys are going to hear very soon. You're going to hear it with the storage system. Excuse me. So I don't know, like, in the future seasons of the guide, if I will stick to that principle. Because now that I've got a build series where it's just entirely focused on building, the build series could serve that purpose of coming up with original ideas and stuff that's got personality and character to it. And then this could be reserved for things like if I want to build a Star Wars base or a Mario base that I actually complete. Stuff like that. Sleep, they won't spawn at night. How am I gonna sleep? I wasn't smart enough to bring a bed. Super suits, toolbox, firework rockets. I don't even have a crafting table. I'm such a doofus. I'd love to one day try and make an amazing Legend of Zelda themed world. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to think on it. Like, this would be a really cool location, not just because of the island, but also because of the Guardian Temple over there. Fly to a village and sleep. Silly, Minecraft is not about finishing projects. It's about how many you can start. I've started plenty. I'm happy with my like progress as a content creator and progress as a builder, because my first couple of seasons of like truly Bedrock, for example, were filled with stuff that I never finished. And once we got into the guide, once Prowl and I started the guide, it was like, all right, I'm going to finish this. So Bedrock Guide Season 1 was like a huge success for me because I finished my base and I learned some new skills that I didn't have previously. It was fun. It was fun kind of making that transition to the guide and finding my footing with Minecraft and content creation in general. And now here we are. Village. Is there a village anywhere? How are the wings? They're okay. They're still full. They got mending, so they've been repairing when we've been, you know, killing the cows and stuff. Oh, whoa, whoa, village. Right there. We'll steal a bed and bring it back with us. Whee! Give me a bed. Oh, it's blue too. Look at that. Beautiful. Thank you. BG1 you took off. Yeah, that was a good time, a good season of Minecraft for me. And then when we got into BG season 2, I was kind of in a weird stage of life where I was just feeling personally burnt out, and it kind of spilled over into content creation as well, which is why I quit YouTube. And took a good long break. I didn't play Minecraft but like 2 or 3 times over the course of 7 months. And then toward the end of my time off, I think it was like nine months where I was off, I started playing a little more Minecraft. I'm like, this is kind of fun again. I'm really enjoying this. And then I was like, yeah, I kind of want to make videos again. I miss making videos. We know that as the dark times. And now we're here. Exactly. Dude, 2023 was a rough year, man. Because, like, I had just come back to YouTube, and, like, 4 months later, my arm exploded. Not literally, but it, like, swole up so bad, which then resulted in surgery that put me out for a couple of months. And I'm like, dang it, my return year to YouTube was basically like derailed by having surgery halfway through the year. But then we picked up steam and we got going with this world. You know what I should have done? I should have grabbed a crafting table while I was out near trees. How many pieces of leather? Somebody calculate for me how many pieces of leather I need for, what is it, 5 sets of leather armor? No, 4 sets of leather armor. 4 sets of leather armor. How much, 24 pieces per set?
No.
I can't remember, honestly. 96. I need 96.
No.
A whole bunch plus 1. Well, I've got 2 plus stacks. That's probably going to do it. All right, let's get out of here. Take a cow for the road. Let's go! I love that this is far away enough from my base now that if I choose to build here in the future, it's not like super easy to get back early game, but then it's not so far away late game that if I want to come over and build or visit my old base for any reason or get supplies from there or just reminisce, I can. That's a cool spot. Should write down the coordinates so you don't forget. That's a good idea. I'll put it in my note sheet. Skylar, thank you so much for the 17 months. So sorry your trap didn't work. You had to remind me. Let's go back to the mushroom fields where things just don't matter there. Aggro, 14 months, thank you so much. Oh yeah, these things exist. What was that? Oh, I forgot I put this back here. This is where I originally was going to trap the charge creepers, but then I was like, no, let's actually go. Let's go somewhere else. And apparently I never filled that hole in. That's funny. Glass in gold farm. Thank you. See, now it's being laggy over here where it wasn't before. What is the deal, man? I'm going to give the server a reboot here in a second. Whee! think it was back here somewhere. Where was it? Where was it? Oh my gosh, was it on the other side? Is it over there? Oh, I'm so annoyed. Can I? Oh, yes, I can. Professional. Get over there without even falling down the thing. We're good. We're good. We're good. All right. Fixed. Done. Thank you. Good night, Aggro. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Yeah, this is bad. This is really bad. The lag. I think I'm gonna try to move this server to a different data center and see if that helps. Not tonight, like tomorrow or something. Do some maintenance. Okay, let me log out of the world for just a second, and we're gonna reboot the server. See if we can get rid of some of this lag. Is one of the portals supposed to be in the gold farm? No, it's not. I'm not sure what happened there. Hey, thank you so much, Barker. Gifting out five memberships. Thank you. It seems better for the moment. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. Beautiful. Don't look where I hid my secret button. Look at all those worlds. I'm back from lurking. Got stuck doing stuff. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. All right, let's see. Back to my list. The first person getting leather armor is Donald. All right, Donald, where you at? Donald. That one's Nogary. Minnow. Puggy. Donald. Hello, Donald. Love it. All right, and then Aussie. La 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 la. Ding. Ding is next. I believe Ding is right there. Ding, Walrus. It's looking really good, BluJay. Thank you. It's getting there for sure. Definitely a lot of work to do in this room. It's gonna be a multi-month project probably. I've got one more for Theodore. Theodore spelled P-U-G-G-Y 33MC. This one right here. Here you go. Here's your plain brown leather armor, Puggy. No orange trim for you. We gotta give Puggy a hard time. It's our responsibility. All right, 4 sets of diamond armor are next. Hey, Rebel, are you still here? You still here? If so, are you planning on being here for a while? I know we haven't gotten around to the redstone portion of things just yet. And I wanted to get started on it here before it gets too much later. Let's see, I got a few diamonds right here. Got a bunch of them. Diamond. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Oop, oop, oop. And 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Perfection. Perfection. Hey, look, I got more diamonds in here. We're never gonna run out. All the diamonds! All right, first one to get a diamond set of armor is none other than Nevdaz. Right on. Look at that. I love like having the variety of armors in here. It's kind of cool. My voice keeps cracking. LRH is next. Next. Right there. All right, next is none other than Tank. Tank in Shadow. There's Tank. Nope. Give me the carrot. Give me the carrot. Should hydrate because my voice is cracking. Oh my gosh, give me the carrot. All right, and that leaves what I don't know if we have enough for. Because we gotta craft 4 more sets of diamond armor and 16. Is it 16? Yeah, 16 netherite ingots. We should have enough diamonds. I mean, good grief, we got a lot. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm getting loopy. Means I'm getting tired. If not, Prowl can get you more. I would love for Prowl to get me more diamonds. Prowl, go get me diamonds. Did it work? Did it work? Oh no. Keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running. Dang it! You stinking creeper. I'm annoyed. I'm so annoyed. I blew up my wool too, and my redstone. Freaking creepers. That's so annoying. Now my portal's broken and I gotta fix that. All right, there's 2. Oh, this is gonna be expensive. It's gonna be expensive. Because I need 4 ancient debris per ingot, along with 4 gold. I don't know if we have enough, to be honest, to do all of these tonight. Which means we're going to have to go into the Nether sometime soon to use the BluJay train 2.0 or 3.0, whichever .0 it is. Oh my gosh, they've escaped again. Just get out. Just get out. Get out! About to fire the allays and automate it. You have that many netherite tier members? Technically, no. I don't know. But I'm being kind to Nogri because Nogri has been here for, I think, one of the longest out of anybody, and he also did a lot of moderating stuff for me over the years. So I'm giving him netherite, even though he's not a netherite tier member. And I was gonna give Puggy leather armor with orange dye, and somebody said give him netherite with orange trim, and I said okay. I said okay. Shoot it with a bow. I don't have my bow right now. I don't know where my bow is. I need to get my bow. Die. Prowl probably has a bunch of ancient debris lying around. I could probably go steal it. I could go steal it. Mine. Oh my gosh, get out of here. I'm gonna name you Prowl. How much more is left? 3 and 4. Almost there. Server fee? I know, right? Yes, I like this idea, Rebel. Give Puggy netherite armor with a leaf block floating over his head. Or holding a leaf block, even. Or both. That's too funny. That is too funny. All right, let's go grab some gold really quick. Let's run through the minefields of mobs. Blue, you make my week, man. Dude, I'm so glad to hear that. We want to have fun around here. If we're not having fun, what are we doing, right? I'm gonna die. Because of this guy. Get out of here. Go. Go. I win. How do I become a supporter and get that BluJay symbol? You just have to hit the join button on YouTube memberships on my page, on my homepage. Let's see, gold ingots. Oh, come on. Your lay is following you. I know. I'm just trying to get rid of him. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get lost. Oh, this is not good. It's not good. That's it. I only have 11. I can only do 2 full sets of netherite armor right now. Poop! Psycho! Thank you for the $30 for the leaf block above Puggy. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing! What's not amazing is my server is lagging again. LA, where you at, my friend? Where did he go? Now you're not following me. Where the heck are you? Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Restart Minecraft? So maybe client side is the problem? Yeah, we could try that. We could try it. Give me a second here. All right, 1 second. Dropped all the gold blocks, did I? Where'd they go? Where did they go? Probably close all of that too. Not that I think that's making a difference, but loading. What is that book under the cup behind me? Oh, that. One moment. It is not bacon. Those are brownies. That is the Crafter's Kitchen. It is the Minecraft cookbook that Mojang was so kind enough to send to me months ago. And I still have not made anything out of it. I really want to. There's some really interesting like dishes in there. And then there's a book that's sitting on top of it, and it's like the Minecraft history. It's really cool. There's a couple of books up there that I need to take some time to look more into. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. All right, do I have a smithing table? I thought I had a smithing table. Where's my smithing table? Do not make the smoothie that has raw carrots. It's awful. I take it you've tried it. In the iron farm? Oh, that's right. There we are. All right. Here we go. Oh, I need the... Oh my gosh, I forgot. Oh, this is so expensive. Never use your last upgrade template. Oh, I know, I gave Prowl another, and I gave Prowl a copy of one of them. Where is mine at? It is in the super suits box. And I've got 19 of them. I won't need them all, I'll need 11. Whoops. Oh my gosh, get the right thing. What is my deal tonight? No, it's not the join Patreon. You could be a supporter that way. But I'm trying to push more people toward YouTube memberships. All right. There we go. Nice. All right, so then I will do for now a chest plate for the other two and boots, I guess, for the other one. Then I'll finish the other trims off. Time for bed. Why is it time for bed? I'm not tired. You're tired. What time is it? It's only 10:45. It's not bedtime yet. You know what it is time for, though? It is time for a break. Here in just a couple of minutes, I'm going to stand up and stretch. And then we're going to jump into a creative test world now that I've used all of my brain power. So that we can do some brainy things. That seems like the right way to do it, right? All right, here you go, Nogri. And Puggy, I'll go ahead and give you yours too, since you're here. And I gotta get a leaf block before we leave. Before we leave, get it? All right, Rebel, you're getting another right armor stand as well. And let's see, who is the last one? Right over here. Minotaur. All right, so the ones that don't have full netherite, we'll get those soon. I'm not gonna go get them tonight, but we'll get them soon. Okay, and I'll take care of the trims here soon as well. So far, I've got it noted down that Puggy's gonna get an orange trim and LRH is gonna get a green trim. Cannot believe you're trolling Puggy. I would never do such a thing. Ever. Sneezy. All right, let's take a random leaf from right here. Whee! Yellow for Nogri? Does Nogri want yellow? His character is like red, right? Whee! All right, Puggy. There you go. It actually fits in really well with the the other stuff. The copper. That's really funny. I hate you. I love that it's like in the center as well. At a passing glance, you can't even tell it's a leaf block. It looks like copper. But Puggy will always know it's a leaf block. He'll always know. All right. So really quick, I'm going to give you a quick sneak peek preview of what we're going to be doing for the next little bit here. I am going to take a break, 5 minutes or so, get a refill on my water, stretch my legs, maybe grab a snack or something. We'll see. But big brain ideas coming. Is that to represent the floaty tree that he hated? Absolutely it is. And Psycho made it happen. Thank you, Psycho. All right, so here's my goal for the entirety of the sorting system. Here's how this works. And ignore this. This is not functional yet. Let's say we've got an item input at a minecart. Could be a minecart with hopper, could be minecart with a chest. I think minecart with hopper is probably going to be the way to go. Minecart with hopper. Oh, I've already got one. So minecart hopper gets items loaded into it from an input, right? Then it gets sent out. The minecart with hopper will roll over the top of individual sorting systems. If nothing is found to match what's in the cart with what's in the hoppers, it will bounce back and go on to the next section and then check to see if it's loaded or not. Right? If it is found that there's an item in here, for example, this one has stone in it. The rest of these are just placeholders. What will happen is this backside right here, this redstone will trigger this track switcher. And here's what the track switcher does. Are you ready? The track switcher moves the track forward and puts a block in the way to keep the minecart bouncing back and forth. And then, once it's done loading, this will open back up and allow the cart back onto the main track again. I did some testing. And this is what I want you to know. Because we're going to come back and we're going to do a little bit of design work. And I'm going to try to figure out some details on this. I've got some other things I want to try to figure out. Rebel, are you going to be here for a little while? Would love your input on this as well. So here's the deal. Hoppers are twice as fast. They are twice as fast. 100% going to just say that straight up. Going from here to that chest, it will finish loading this entire chest while there are still 2 stacks left in this minecart with hopper. Where this gets fast is with a bigger storage system, which we are building. We're building a huge storage system. Because rather than this minecart, rather than hoppers having to go from point A to point B and go through every sorting system in the entire storage room to get to like the last spot where you've got like maybe 3 diamonds that you're depositing. Instead of having to go through the hoppers one by one by one by one by one all the way through the sorting system, if the minecart doesn't find anything in the module that matches, it just goes on quickly to the next one. Doesn't find anything there, goes on quickly to the next one. Where this gets fast is delivering items further down your storage unit. So if you have a large storage unit, then you're going to get your items to the end of storage a lot quicker than if you were going to use a hopper line. This is an idea I've never seen anyone do before. Maybe it's been done, but I didn't do any like searching for it because I want to like come up with this on my own and with you guys. But here's a quick demonstration of how this works. I'm going to put 32 stone in this hopper, right? Actually, no, I'm going to leave it off. It's just going to be empty, so it's not going to find any matches. I'll send this around. The minecart doesn't find anything, and it goes all the way around. And this is basically just a big loop back to get it to here, right? So then I'll put 32 stone in there. And when this goes to this hopper right here, it's going to say, oh, there's stone to deposit. Let me go ahead and block the rail so that it can continue to do so. So there we go. Ready? Boom. Track switcher. Now, where this is actually... Oh. I actually don't know if it's twice as slow. Because this would be actually twice as fast if I had an extra block here. It would go boop, boop on the front and back. I can't remember if I tested this here or if I tested it here against those hoppers. We're going to do that when I come back from my break. We're going to do a quick speed test on this and we'll show you how that works. But as soon as this hopper is empty, watch. Oh no, it failed. See, this is where we got to work out some bugs. That's the first time that's happened. All right, we got some bugs to work out, but we're gonna keep looking at this whole storage idea. You're already confused by this? Yeah, it's fun. This is like getting into redstone engineering. Like, look at that. Isn't that cool? This is actually Rebel that discovered this, that you could put rails on honey blocks and move the honey blocks and it wouldn't break the rails. This is what I discovered a few months ago. I was tinkering around with this and I'm like, I wonder what configurations you can put rails in and not break them. You can put them directly on top of pistons and they will go up and down without breaking. If you put a block on top of the piston and then a rail on top of the block, it will break. Then you can also do like angled rails on top of pistons and they will flatten out and curve to connect up to another rail. Or you can move rails horizontally with a sticky piston. As long as there's a block for them to go to, they won't break. So that rail gets pushed into place there, and that rail gets pushed into place there. Puggy, good night. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Mojang's gonna make rails break from being pushed and called a bug. I hope not. This has been a thing for a long time. If they change this and I have to put a hopper system in, I'm gonna be really mad because this is like a really great way to use minecarts. So this is what we are working on. I have other ideas and I want to bounce them off of you guys so we can kind of flesh out how this is going to work. And we're going to have a really unique storage system. If we can pull this off, we'll have something that no one else has ever done. So give me about 5 minutes or so, maybe 10. We'll see. I'm going to grab some water, grab a snack, grab some stretch for my legs, and we'll be back shortly. Thanks for hanging out so far tonight, guys. We'll see you in a couple of minutes. Don't go anywhere. My break button's not working. My break button is broken. It's fine. We'll just do it manually. Be right back. Hey, listen. If you haven't clicked that like button yet, click it once and then click it twice and click it 3 times even. 3 times? It's the best way to do it. Puggy. Oh, Puggy's gone. Puggy's gone, but he would appreciate this. I grabbed the book off the shelf while I was up and about. Look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? Mississippi mud blocks is what those are called. So each of the recipes in this book are divided up by biome. So in the plains biomes, right? Here we go. In the plains biomes, we have things like how to make pasta, how to make gnocchi, gnocchi for nogri, right? The simplest tomato sauce, BLT pasta salad, burger or slider buns. Then you get to the ocean biome. The ocean biome, okay? Look at this. Doesn't this look absolutely amazing? This is jerk shrimp kebabs. Oh, I need to make this. Cooking stream next. I mean, that could be fun. Banana dulce de leche batido. I have no idea what that is. A batido is basically a milkshake or creamy smoothie popular in Latin America. Well, there you go. That's a different cookbook. It's really cool. In here, there's chicken cacciatore. We go back to the mushroom biome and make some black forest mushroom cakes. There's a thing on how to cook rice, Spanish pink rice, ice cube tray sushi blocks, creamy squash and Parmesan risotto. Oh my gosh. This all just like, it all looks so good. Mashed potatoes, gatto, Napoleon potato and cheese bake. How to make a crispy melt. Oh, I want this. This is what I want right now. If I could make it right now. Korean style fried chicken. Doesn't that look so good? Oh, that looks so good. So yeah, this is the official Minecraft cookbook. It's called The Crafter's Kitchen. I got this from Mojang. They sent it to me in the mail as a gift several months ago, and I've not had a chance to really cook anything here yet, but I love having it on my shelf. Like it's fun to look through. But I'm not gonna lie. I may look through this and like write down a list of ingredients and maybe try to make dinner sometime this week. That would be fun. I mean, there's always Chipotle, but Minecraft food, that just seems fun. Make cooking fun, and then you'll want to cook instead of go out to eat. All right, let's get back into it. Sorry I can't stay and watch you tonight, but I gotta work. See you later. Hey, thanks for hanging out, Abram. We'll catch you another time. You need to stop making me hungry. I know. All I've got right here is my package of saltines. When I could have jerk shrimp and Korean barbecue chicken. Ugh. Sounds so good. All right, so here's what I want to do. I want to leave this as is because this is the prototype, and now we're going to improve on the prototype. Okay? Make sure I got room. All right, let's start with a storage module. And actually, get my caps lock turned off. That would be great. The red toolbox. Somebody asked what the book was for earlier. This is part of the World Builder add-on that's available in the Minecraft Marketplace. Gives you these really cool tools. I saw Prowl using this one earlier. I don't I don't know what the difference between the far selection and selection wand is, but I'm going to stick with this one for now. I want to go ahead and just grab from here and go down to here. And we'll just copy one wedge of this, and then we'll paste it over here. No, not there. Undo. Paste it right here. Paste it right here. Why so far away? It's fine. Paste. Okay. And then I will use the stack to make 3 more going that direction. Perfect. Are your filters going to be right next to each other? So let's jump back into the world and look at this. Actually, no. I've got it in the test world. We can look at it in the test world. Here's where my mind is going with this, because I was not planning to do this while I was designing the bulk storage units. So I may have to do a little bit of redesigning on the bulk storage units, which is not a big deal. That'll be okay. I'll be lurking playing Helldivers with my son. Dude, have fun, man. Have the best time ever. So here's the prototype over here for the storage, right? So if you look at it, this is the timer for, this is the clock for the blinky light, right? Boop, 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 boop. And it runs off of the storage sorting. I could easily shift this back to here and link this up to something else. Like when stuff enters the hopper, then blinky light, right? So I could easily move this back and over and have the minecart go across that and then distribute to the appropriate modules as it goes, right? The bulk storage is the only storage that's really going to be separated like this. We're gonna close stack other storage, but that's kind of how we're starting. All right, I'm gonna break this because I don't need it just yet, and I'm gonna break this because I don't need it just yet. And let's start from here, right? So this is what reads if there's something in the hopper. Boop. And let's start with honey and terracotta. And then rails. And powered rails. And then we'll do wool. We'll get some lime green wool for the track, dark green for the offshoot. Just watched the newest storage video. Awesome work. Glad to catch the stream. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay. So we'll put this here, and this here. And then a piston. Sticky piston. Do a temporary block, and then that. So that's going to push forward. So. Oh, actually, I need to move this back one. I need to move it back one more. And another honey block here. Because then we have that there and rail there. Okay. So this is the basic setup to get it started. If I take a lever on that piston, it's going to move those forward without interfering with anything else. Okay, here's what I would like to consider. Instead of bouncing back, because that adds time to the travel distance. So if nothing's in here, boop, it still goes down here to check and then bounces and then goes on the outside. And then I want it to go to the next one and bounce and then go to the next one, right? Instead, can we hook up multiple stop points? So instead of just pushing this one, if there's an item in here, there's not really a way to do that quickly. Unless we put it, I guess it would potentially work. Here, let's do this. Let's mirror this. You guys chime in with ideas if you have them, okay? If I mirror this and put one over here and one over here, the block there and a rail there, and then sticky piston, so right there. Ah, poop. If we just take this up and over for now, just to do a manual launch. And extend both of them. Instead of it bouncing back and exiting this way, maybe once it's done unloading, it can exit that way. So then, if it doesn't detect anything here, it just bypasses both of these and goes on to the next. Rebel, what are some potential problems with this? One, this doesn't open up quick enough, or close quick enough, rather, to catch the minecart. I don't think that's going to be a problem, but we'll test it here in a second. It definitely won't be a problem here. Could be a problem here. The next problem, how do we guarantee that when both of these open back up, the minecart is headed that direction? Is there a way to guarantee that? Those are the two problems that I've got in my head right now that I'm trying to sort through. Regular rails on terracotta should help with that. So put regular rails here and here and probably here too. Yes. Is there a way that you could stop it on a powered rail, and then when you want it to go again, pop the rail up beside it and power the powered rail the cart is on to go again? The only problem with that is these rails have to be on the hoppers, right? Like if we go over here, yeah, you can pop rails up as long as they are directly on top of the piston. If they're on top of anything else that's pushed by a piston, they will break the rails. Well, I guess unless it's a honey block, will that work? That will work. Okay. So maybe we think differently about this. I don't know. Let's hang on to that thought for a minute. Okay, let's start here. So this is the main rail. This is the rails will still connect. Yeah, that is true. That is true. All right, we'll put that there. We'll put that there. And then this here. And then let's get some white wool just to use as filler for the sorting. Boop. And boop. And boop. And boop. And then let's test this first one out first, and we'll use let's just make oak planks because it's in the first slot. It's easy to get, right? So we'll do this. We'll put 41 of them in there. So that's ready to go. And now I just need to hook up this to the piston extenders. So repeater coming out of this, repeater coming out of that, and then block here. Put a repeater on the first piston to extend the redstone pulse to make sure that the minecart bounces off of it. Oh, so here's the other thing I put, Rebel, that I don't know that I showed you, just a simple pulse extender. I put a simple pulse extender right there because it was just popping open and closed. So I need to do that here as well. Let me get the identical setup that I had before on both of these, and then we'll go from there. All right, so it was, what was it? A repeater out of this? Yeah, a repeater into a block, into a pulse extender. And the pulse extender was like this. Was it like that? It went right here, and then there, and then comparator. And then redstone. Redstone, comparator, and block. And redstone, and comparator. Nope. This one is block. And then this one is comparator, redstone, and redstone. Why can't you just adjust the repeaters reading the signals instead of adding a pulse extender? I mean, I guess we could try it. Let's try it on one side first and see if it actually works. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. We'll get a hopper minecart, and I'll put it right here as if that's the loading station. And let's see what happens. The rails are not powered. Test number one, complete failure. Redstone. Here's my guess as to what's going to happen. Because this is on a 4-tick delay, this minecart is going to blow right on by there before it even hits that block. All right, here we go. Yep. Get rid of the side repeaters and set the others to 3 ticks. Oh yeah, I guess we could do that. Smart. All right, next. Too slow. Just barely too slow. So if I set it to 1 tick, why are there slimes up here? Get out of my system. Yeah, it's still too slow. The goal is to make this as efficient as possible. Right? Only powered rail on ends. I don't know that that's going to make much difference, but we can give it a try. Redstone block, redstone block. All right, let's try again. Efficient would be water stream. Yeah, but that's less fun. This is more fun. I'm not talking about efficient compared to other systems. I'm talking about efficient for a minecart. All right. Yeah, still too slow. Still too slow. So my thought is I could move this piston one further. This one right here, because this one's going to be fine. So if I move it over by 1, we put that there, calling it a night. Good night, sky. There's a lot of mobs over there. All right, so if I do it here, does that make a difference? We're still going to run into the problem where it's going to pop that out and bounce right back in. But maybe that doesn't matter. Maybe that helps us. Okay. So if we put a pulse extender on the one on the left, but don't do that with the one on the right, when this is done loading, that one's guaranteed to be done first. We might have just accidentally stumbled into the solution. That is a good point. What about the earlier hoppers? So that worked. Now let's test this one. Let's go complete opposite end, and we'll put that in there. Yeah, see, that one's gonna mess it up. What if we put it on? Can we custom delay this per filter? Hang on. Tune the repeaters. Yep. I'm already tracking there. Closer. That's a little too close for comfort, to be honest. I wonder how 4 ticks would go. It is working. This is looking promising, guys. Okay. What does 4 ticks do? Add 1 powered rail in the middle for speed now. Oh, I broke it. Because there's 2 on each side, right? Yeah, Moose, we're going to test this with multiple hoppers in a minute. I don't think the timings would be thrown off because it would more likely just keep it forward the whole time. This is just like testing single output at this point. Okay. Honestly, I think 3 ticks was better. All right, let's test hopper number 2. We'll have to catch the replay. Need to get to bed for the gym in the morning. Good night, Blue and chat. Techly, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out for a while. Can you try adding a pulse extender to the 4 repeaters? I have a pulse extender over here. And I know that works. What I'm trying to ensure is that this opens first. Who is messaging me at this time of night? 11:30? I'm not even on call. All right. Let's give this a go. See how this works. Oh, okay. So here's a thought. Here's a thought. Here's a thought. What if we made a pulse extender that was longer over here and shorter over here, so that we don't have to mess with these repeater timings? I know, now I see what you're getting at, White Knight. Because if this pulse extender stays on longer than this one will always close first, and then we don't even have to mess with it. I'm gonna try that. So far, these are pretty good tests. These are pretty good tests. Let's do this. Let's do a pulse extender right here like we were doing before. But this time, instead of putting a block here, we'll just do redstone. Because the block makes the pulse ever so slightly longer. Let's see if that is just enough difference to make this one open first. And let's do a shorter test. Let's do like 16 instead of 64. And let's also reset all of these to 1 tick of delay so that this closes as fast as possible. And let's put this back in the last slot here, because this is the one we need to like be concerned about it closing quick enough. All right, give it a go. Too short. Too short. Not fast enough. So maybe we take this back out. Still not fast enough. I was just thinking build it into the repeaters, because then it would keep both on longer and let the rear one close last. So how are you suggesting that we do that? Like right here? How about that? That's looking good. I already see a problem though that I know how to fix. Yeah, see, they opened up at the same time. I'm gonna put a repeater here to delay the opening on this one. But I didn't like that though. I did not like that it stopped there. Let's try again. We need another repeater. This has to stay open for a long time for this to work. What if we adjust the timing on this? What if we just do this? Let's try this again. So we're running into that problem again with the pulse extender not being long enough. Try redstone timings, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Right. So that worked. Let's try again for consistency. Okay, that's 2 for 2. Okay. LOL, I hate redstone. I love this kind of stuff, man. It's fun to do. This late at night, 11:41, probably not the best idea. But I still feel okay. Like, I'm starting to get tired, so I'm probably gonna call it soonish, but... Okay, so we don't have to adjust any timings, and that still works okay. How's it gonna do on the dismount? Oh, that was close. That was really close. Too close for comfort. Because what I can't afford is for this to, like, go backward in the system, because the goal is to have multiple minecarts going at once. 17 planks. Yeah, we'll try that here in a minute. We'll try different values. I'm just trying to get some consistent testing first, just to see what happens if we can get any kind of consistent results. All right, so what if we put 2 ticks here, 2 ticks there? That's probably going to push the cart off. That's probably not going to open fast enough, but let's try it anyway. Oh, here, we gotta do it. Nah, let's just do one at a time. Let's do one at a time. We'll leave that as is, because we're not playing with that hopper right now. Right. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, let's do the suggested 17 items. Because it's not always going to be a perfect 16 or 32 or 64. Let's see what happens when you got an extra item, an odd number. Okay, that still worked. Look at all these mine carts. Let's try another random value. Let's do 15. We got 15 here. Let's do that. Okay. So far, so good. Let's move this back over to here. And let's put this on 2 ticks and see what that does. I'm assuming it's going to push the minecart right off, but let's give it a try anyway. Let's do 19 this time. Yep. This one really can't have any delay on it. So many entities, I know, right? Okay. I do wonder what it would do if we put another extender on. I don't want to keep this minecart inside of the trap any longer than it has to be, because once it's empty, we want those to open up quick so it can move on. Right? But let's try this really quick and see what that does. Because that's going to keep these closed without pulsing back and forth. No, no, get out of the way. Oh, shoot. Doofus. Okay. It worked. How consistently will that work, though? Because if it's like here when that opens, is it going to make it back in time? Just trying to get some random values here. Okay, let's try that. Let's go with 13 first, see what that does. I absolutely love this kind of stuff. I hope this is not boring to you guys. I know it's like late at night to be thinking this hard, but okay, so that worked fine. Let's try an even number. Late at night is when I do my best work. See, that was a good test case. How many was that? 16? How many did we just have? Was it 15 or 16? I want to do that same exact number again because I think it was like right here and bouncing when this opened, and this was still open over here. I'm just listening to your struggle while mindlessly digging a giant hole. I mean, that is Minecraft in its essence, right? Watching other people struggle with Minecraft while you do mindless work. I do that all the time. Either that or I'll watch a movie or a TV show or something. I'm going through the Blacklist right now. I've never seen the full show. I've only seen a few seasons. And then I just recently picked it up again. There I am, just not paying attention. Hold on, let's do this one more time. Let's get rid of all these. All right. I am too. The Blacklist is so good. It's a really good show. It's really interesting. That's perfect. That's perfect. So that's an even number. Let's try another even number like 18. I think we should have pretty much the same result with that. Okay. Let's do one more with 18. And then we'll do another odd number. I love this. This is going to be really cool if we can get it working for a big system. Yep, odd number, even numbers have the same result. Even numbers, hit that one right there, and then bounce off with plenty of time over here. Let's do another odd number. Let's do like 27. And keep in mind, we're testing one hopper in a 4-hopper system, and it's the last hopper on the chain. Almost there. Perfect. It just opens up. Let's test one more odd number. Let's do 15. How about a really low odd number, like 3? We could try that. I think it's going to work the same regardless, because it's going to drop 1, 2, and then 1 on the way back. So here, let's do a low number like 3. And then bounce, that should open. There we go. Yep. Okay, we've got it figured out. That's good timings on that last hopper. Nothing needs to change there. Let's test the first hopper one more time now that we've adjusted the pulse extender. Let's test the first hopper, and then we'll test the middle two. The middle two shouldn't be a problem at all. If we can get the first and last perfect, then we should be good. Okay? So let's test 16 again on this one. Yep, perfect. Oh. So that one's got a little bit of bounce to it. Oh. Oh. That might be why. Let's try again. Yep, that's why. Oh, no. It's still doing it. Maybe if we make the repeater longer. Repeater on 2 ticks on another one. No, the other ones are 1. Let's put the repeater on 4. See if it's okay that way. Yep. Oh, I don't like that we get some bounce back from that. Will it make a difference if Minecraft has items from more than one of the filters? If anything, I think it's going to help. But we're going to test it here in a few minutes. Man, I don't want to keep making changes to the pulse extender, because then we're going to have to test timings on that one again. This one I think is going to be the most challenging to get right, and we got it right. Man, I would love for that to stay open a little longer. Let's do it. Let's just make the quick change. Actually, it's this block. And redstone there. Let's make the change. Let's do our due diligence. And then see what this does on 4 ticks of delay. It stays open. I feel good about that, but we got to make sure that this one still works. This is exhibiting the same behavior that this one did when we first started. Let's test with an odd number just to be sure. 21. Because, I mean, theoretically, what we could do is put 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the timings should all be about the same, right? Yep. Okay, that one's doing what I would expect it to do. Let's go and try this one again. And see if it still does what I expect it to do. Okay, so far so good. Okay, looking promising. Let's do an odd number. I'm telling you guys, this is going to be a game changer for storage. I've never seen a catch and release mechanic like this used for storage ever. Because think about this. If we send a minecart and none of these 4 hoppers has the item in that minecart, it's just going to keep going so much faster than if you were to send it through individual hoppers. This is going to be huge. This is going to be huge. Let's do one more. Let's do 29. It was perfect a few minutes ago. What did you change? I extended the pulse extender just a little bit longer because this one was... So now I'm just double checking that this one still works. And so far it does. I think we got it. I think we got it. Okay, there's a couple things to consider. Okay, let's build a second module first. Okay, we're gonna do this. And then we're gonna go straight into another hopper set, right? So let me grab the copy paste tool. Okay, and we're gonna go from here to, oops. I don't exactly know how to use this thing, I'm not gonna lie. Start there. No, just look, clear it, clear it, clear it. Can I? Ah! Start from here. Go to here. Grab all of this. Does it have everything? It does. All right, now copy. And paste that right there. Beautiful. Beautiful! Here's where this problem. Here's where we have a problem. Can you see where we have a problem? Here's where we have a problem. If I'm daisy chaining these, this has to go second, this has to go first. But then on this one has to go second, this one has to go first. I can't put the same 4 tick repeaters right here. I can't do it. So what if I were to do it this way? Bleed over? Yeah, there is bleed over. What if I were to do this? Repeater there for 4 ticks. That still doesn't help this, but I could... I guess we could see if we can get away with the 1 repeater, because then we have no bleed over that way. We are going to get bleed over this way, though. And I don't want that to happen. That's okay. That's okay. Let's stay with what we had. For now. Because I think we're gonna need to separate these anyway. And here's why. I'm already thinking ahead. I was trying to get away with this block being the last in this chain and the first in this chain, and that's not going to work for one reason. If I send a minecart through and it's bouncing back and forth, unloading its payload, and another minecart is being loaded while there's no delete tool. I'm sure there is. I just don't know how to use it yet. If it finishes loading while this is still bouncing, this minecart is just going to bounce right here. It's going to get stuck right there. So my thought was, we're going to build how would you call it? A diversion track that would essentially reroute the minecart. If there is a block here, it would reroute the minecart around and to the next module. So here's where we're getting to a little bit of like difficulty and brainy parts, right? Let's say this is bulk storage for stone, cobblestone, andesite, and gravel. And it's bouncing, doing its thing. And we have stone, andesite, gravel in this minecart. And it gets diverted and has to go through the rest of the storage system. I still think that would probably be the ideal solution, rather than having a minecart sitting here waiting on this to unload before launching. Do you agree or disagree, and why? Because if this is just sitting here waiting on this cart to unload, then maybe there's other materials in here that could be pushed to the back of the storage system first, rather than waiting, right? We're going for efficiency. Personally, I usually dump a bunch of random things, so skipping makes sense then. Right. Rarely do I ever go in and be like, stone, 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 stone. I just click boom, 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 across the row. Sometimes there's stone, cobblestone, gravel, chicken, flowers, bone meal. You're gonna get a bunch of different things. And I think having the minecart wait is gonna take more time than launching the next minecart through the system, even if it has to loop back around and then be like, all right, we're back to stone again. So then I'm thinking like big picture. At the end of it, how do we get a minecart to stop looping? Well, we could use a detector rail. So if the minecart passes a detector rail and still has items in it, it will divert back to a track that will loop it back to the beginning. And if the minecart is empty, that detector rail will not trigger, and it will send it into a cactus, drop it into a hopper or a water system or something that will send it back to the input. Like I've already got this worked out in my brain. I just need to like design it, right? And I think we're getting through the most difficult part of this right now. So, what time is it? 12:07. Who's ready to not go to bed yet? I think before we move on, I want to say that the next best option is going to be for us to work on the diversion track before trying to link up a second module. Thank you so much for the raid, Short Zelda. I appreciate that. Thank you for sending your folks this way. How are you doing? Legends are raiding. The Legends of Zelda, Short Zelda. Hey, how was your stream? I appreciate you stopping by. Doing well, thanks. How's it going here? Dude, we're doing big brainy redstone stuff tonight. I've got a storage system in progress, right? And I'm trying to accomplish something that I don't think I've ever seen anyone do before. All right, here's the prototype for what we're gonna do, and we're still working out some details. Essentially, what's gonna happen is a minecart will be automatically loaded at the beginning of the storage system. When the minecart is loaded, once it's full or there are no minecart or there are no items left to load, it will launch. Then the minecart will roll over a standard auto sorter, and if it does not find anything to drop in, it's just going to roll on by to the next section. However, if it does find something that matches, it's going to push both of these blocks forward and move these rails and block this segment off, bouncing the minecart back and forth to unload the items that are in it. And once it's free of the items that are matching these, it's going to open back up and send it on its way again. So here's the demonstration. Because this does work. We got a working system. I'm just trying to figure out some extra details. So here we go. If I put in, we'll just do 16. That's a short number, but enough to demonstrate. If I put 16 items in here, this last hopper right here is wood planks. There we go. It opened up. What happened here? Why did this not work? Ah. There we go. That was a bad demonstration. Let me try one more time. Here we go. Now it'll work. Boom. So now the minecart bounces back and forth. And once it's empty, these are going to open up and allow the minecart to roll that way. And it's guaranteed to roll that way every time based on the timings. There it goes. I absolutely love doing this kind of stuff. It's so fun. It's so fun. Yes, this is Bedrock Edition Redstone. If you guys are Java players, this might not work for you. Why is that minecart so bouncy? Because of a pack called Actions and Stuff. It's super cool. Super cool. So, what we're working on now is trying to figure out a diversion track so that if there is a current minecart bouncing in here, and another minecart is ready to be sent, it will reroute around this to the next section and then start bouncing if there's items there. The diverter could be an easy, a T in the tracks. One goes to the cactus, the other going to a loop and a torch under to turn the track. Yep. Oh yeah, I play Java, so most of my community is Java players. Also, but interesting to see difference. Yeah. I mean, Redstone is vastly different on Java versus Bedrock Edition. But I'm not really an experienced Java player, so I normally mess around here. But hey, everybody's welcome. Everybody is welcome here. All right, so let's think about this. Let's set up a diversion track. And the diversion track only needs to be used when this is forward. So we don't really even need a block there. We just need a rail here and a rail there. Have a good night. Thank you. You have a good night too. Thanks for stopping by. Best of luck with your redstone testing. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you again for the raid. So if we send this down here, right? And it could just go right next to it. Ooh, I don't know though. Can minecarts go right next to each other without bleeding over? I know if it's up one, this minecart has a chance to bleed items into the hopper minecart below. I've had that problem before. I don't know if it's a problem here. I don't think that it is, but I could be wrong. This honestly is probably going to be the easiest part to set up. Let's put a temporary rail there just so that those are facing the right direction, so we're not confused. And we could put a rail there. And a rail there, right? So then, if this gets power, watch this. Watch this. This can be easy. It's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. If this gets power or unpowers, it's gonna switch. Right? So this is off by default, and then once it receives power, it will switch. So we actually want it to be on by default. So I can put a redstone torch under this block and power it. So now minecarts will go here first and bounce. When this locks and closes, we could just chain it off of this one, honestly. Or maybe we chain it off the bottom one. Just trying to keep this as clean as possible. So we'll go here. And that should do it. So let's give it a test. I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna give this a good amount of wood to play with. So now I send this minecart on its way. That's not going to be very helpful. Whoopsie. Let's try again. That doesn't need to move. It would bounce and divert. I mean, that's true. Yeah, I mean, you're right. You're right. I still want to see what it looks like, though, because it might be more fun that way. Hang on. Here we go. Ready? There it goes. It's bouncing. And then we put another minecart on, and then it just goes. Oh, yes! Is it faster, though, to do it this way? What if I break this, right? We'll break it. I mean, it slows down slightly. I think it's faster to divert it. Which is what we're going for. Efficiency. And that's not that much more redstone to do it, honestly. What if the second card has items for the blocked off area? Yeah, so that's what we've been discussing. If the minecart has items for the blocked off area, then it's gonna go around the loop. Right? But it's possible that it's not. Because this is a skewed inventory. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do chicken. Let's do, I don't know, fences, right? Most of the time, people's inventories look like this top row, maybe even like saplings. Maybe even rotten flesh, right? So most of the time, people's inventories look like this. And when I'm going to load a chest for a minecart storage system, I'm just going boop, 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 dropping it all in. So maybe the first minecart has these 5 items in it. So that technically would mean the second minecart would have stone in it. But it also has fences and rotten flesh and jungle saplings that it could go on to drop off to the next storage unit. So yes, TMO, the storage unit would go in an infinite loop, except when the minecart is empty at the end of the track. There will be a detector rail at the end of the track that will detect if there are any items left in the minecart hopper, and if there are, it will switch the track and send it back through the loop to go check again. If there are not any items left, it will send it to a cactus, break the minecart, and put it back into the input. Okay? What happens if whenever the one that still has items gets diverted because the circuit always has a different cart unloading in the particular circuit, reducing carts able to be used? Eventually it would sort itself out. So that's kind of what we're thinking. That's kind of what we're thinking for this. Okay. Oh no. What happened there? Oh, just a broken rail, I guess. I don't know how that happened. Now I'm concerned. Now I'm concerned. Did something break? Oh yeah, something did break. That's why. We're good. We're good. Don't freak out, BluJay. Don't freak out. We're good. We're good. So then, yeah, if there's a minecart there, it gets diverted, goes on to the next storage unit, etc., etc. Okay. This is such a cool system, man. I've never seen anybody do anything like this before. It's gonna be a lot of fun. If you answered my last message, I don't think I realized you were referring to it. I'm not sure what it was. Would it just never leave the loop in case if an item in that system doesn't expect it enters? No, like I'm gonna put this to where essentially it's going to sort every item in the game, or every item that I'm gonna get in the game. So it will sort everything, and at some point the minecarts are going to be completely empty. I'm probably gonna build in overflow storage for what you're saying. Like if there's a random odd item that I don't have sorting for, there will be an overflow section. Or in case, like, let's say this gets full, then what? Right? If this gets full, the minecart will still just pass on by because it won't be able to receive anything, but the minecart also will never empty. So that's where bulk storage and overflow storage or trash cans, things like that will come into play. All right, so this is good. Then oh, that's perfect. No, it's probably not perfect. Actually, maybe it is. Maybe it is perfect. Let's put that there and see what that does. Because what I'm imagining this is going to do is when this is forward, this is going to get sent here, and there's going to be a block there, which means it's going to get sent on down. That's actually probably the best way to do this, because when it's not forward, it's just going to go down this track instead. This is just the offshoot track. Okay, let's try it. Oh no! It sends it that direction. Maybe we don't put this here. I put that there just as a like a just in case kind of situation. Yep, that works. Beautiful. So then from here, we could technically just duplicate this and do it again. The other issue is, what if a new cart gets put into the system and diverted, but a cart previously diverted is being looped back around and collides? Yeah, we'll have to work out timings for launching as well. Yeah, this is going to take a fair amount of testing. So we'll get it there. We'll find the optimal number of mine carts. And if it runs out of mine carts, we'll make sure that, like, if it runs out of mine carts and items are still sitting there, they just sit there waiting to load. All right, let's get the handy dandy toolbox. And let's copy everything from, I think, here. To here. Or here. Yeah, we'll copy everything from there. So we'll go here. And copy all this. Did it get everything I wanted? That's all in there. We got one block before where I really wanted to, so we'll just kind of overlap it. It's fine. All right, that's copied. Let's go paste. Right. Should be right here. Beautiful. Amazing. Absolutely perfect. The one thing we need to fix, though, is this, by default, needs to be inverted. There we go. So now we have two of these chained together. Yes. Might as well do a third. I don't want to delete this over here. There's probably enough space, but we'll just do two for now. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I want to do a big stress test on this. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get a variety of items. We need 8. So there's the 8 items. And we're going to go in here and we're going to say that that is for that. And that is for that. And that is for that. I skipped dark oak. How dare you? How could I skip dark oak? Rude. Dark oak is the best oak after all. All right, so those are all separate items. And then we'll do this. And then we'll do this. And then we'll do this. And then we'll do that. Okay, so now we have different wood types. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a stack of each. And I'm gonna get a couple extras that we don't have sorted to make sure that it diverts and sends on. Okay, so let's do a couple of different tests first. Sunflower, have a good night. Thanks for hanging. Hopper, minecart. Toss that in. Let's do bamboo planks first. I know none of that is sorted, so this should just bypass all of this. Ready? Now, in a matter of 5 seconds, maybe even less. Let's time it. Let's time it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. So 3.5 seconds. In a matter of 3.5 seconds, we took an entire stack of items from here to there. Imagine sending all 64 items one by one through a hopper line in a normal storage system. It is so much slower. Let's just say that the very next module is bamboo planks. You have to wait the entire time for it to get all the way through here, especially even if there's like dark oak ahead of it. If there's dark oak ahead of it, you gotta wait. You gotta wait for your items to get through that. However, with this system, bypass the entire thing onto the next module. In seconds, you're ready to start storing your items. This is going to change storage. It's going to be huge. Out of curiosity, are you streaming on multiple platforms? I didn't see anyone say goodnight or anyone named Sunflower. Yes, I'm over on YouTube. That's my primary platform. I started streaming on Twitch again 3-4 months ago. But YouTube is my primary platform. All right, so now let's test a couple of different minecarts. Let's get this one loaded up with... You know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. I want to load this up with... Man, this could take a few minutes. Let's not get too ambitious. Let's do 16 of that. 16 of that. 16 of that. And then let's put 16 of this in here. That way we have 3 that belong in here and 1 that belongs in there. And then let me just double check what's in this one. Orange, brown, dark oak. Oh, does this have dark oak in it? It doesn't. Okay. So acacia, dark oak, mangrove, and cherry. Oh, this doesn't have here. This is one that's not included. Let's do cherry. Okay. So then in the next minecart, I'm going to put mangrove, and I'm going to put dark oak, and I'm going to put acacia, and I'm going to put... Is jungle in the first one? Jungle is in the first one. I don't want to do that. I just want to put... Oh, let's put all four. All four of the second module in this one. Because what I want to test out is... This first minecart is going to finish before this minecart. So I want to make sure, because this has cherry planks in it, this minecart is still going to be going. I want to make sure that it just bypasses it. Because this will still be loading, so it should just go right on by. Even though it has cherry planks and we want it to go here, it should go right on by into the loop. So let's test this theory out. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Is this going to work? Please let it work. Please let it work. Perfect. So far, so good. It is loading. Let's go ahead and load the next one and send it on its way. It diverts. It goes to the next track. Oh, dang it. It didn't turn. Why didn't it turn? Probably because it was copied and pasted. Oh, but look. This has the cherry wood in it and it stopped here. Okay, so that's not a failed test. This is a good test. All right, good. Good. But it did straighten this track out. Oh. Let's try it again. Let's observe and watch what happens. The rail moved and made it straight. Yeah, this one moved. I was hoping that it wouldn't do that. Maybe this needs to be powered. We'll give it another quick test. All right, that's going to be the first hopper. And let's just watch what happens. Yep, it straightened it. What if it's powered? That should keep it curved. On to the next one. Oh, this is so good. This is so cool. All right, let's test one more to make sure that that track stays curved, and then we've learned something. This is why you run these tests. It's all about learning. Okay, it didn't work. It didn't work. So that is a little bit of a hiccup. Power other module to keep it curved. You know the other thing to consider with this, right? That rails behave vastly differently depending on which direction they're facing. So we're gonna have to try this in different orientations as well. Yeah, that didn't work, unfortunately. Why is it not curving now, though? What about that one? Will it stay curved there? It should, but then it's gonna like Is it going to go anywhere? Chunk border? I mean, I don't know. Maybe. I'm not gonna get too deep into chunk borders just yet. I want to see if we can get it to work. I don't want to rely on chunk borders. That works. Now, what happens if I send a minecart down there? Perfect. Perfect. Did exactly what I wanted it to. It's working now. It's working now. Okay. Now I want to send 2 minecarts at the same time to load. So oak, spruce, birch, and cherry. All right, let's get... Shoot. That's for the second minecart. Acacia. And mangrove. And dark oak. Let's actually give it a little bit more dark oak because I do want this one to still be unloading when that minecart moves, because I want to make sure that it will divert around when it's done loading here. All right, so those 4. Okay, here we go. Off it goes. Ready to sort. And then we'll do that, and then load these and send it on its way, and it should go into the next storage unit and start loading there. Yes! Look! See? Now we have 2 different minecarts loading 2 different sorting systems at the same time. This is going to be so much faster than standard sorting. Look, now that one's going, and it diverted around. Perfect! This is going to be so freaking cool. This is going to be one of the coolest things I've ever made. We've done it, guys. We have done it. I'm gonna head to bed. Have a good night, man. Still think that directly after the curve, when the minecart goes backward a second, that might be a problem with exactly the wrong timing. Yeah, like if we may need to figure something else out for this. This is working now, but if we start sending like 2,000 items through here and this finishes unloading and opens up right when another minecart's passing by, one, the minecart's gonna drop that's on here, right? Or 2, if it's here and it goes backwards, it's gonna bounce against a minecart and send the minecart flying. There are timing issues we're gonna have to sort through. 100%. On a small scale, on a prototype, this is perfect. It is working exactly like it should. Hey, BluJay, been distracted, but what you're working on is interesting to me. I've tried to watch some other streamers' VODs, but the sound was muted. Do you know if your VODs do the same? Because I would love to watch what I've missed. It shouldn't be muted. I would imagine theirs are probably muted because of copyright music or something like that. And I don't use any copyrighted music. So hopefully nothing will be muted. At the very least, if you can't get it working on Twitch, I have my live streams posted to playlists on YouTube as well. So just go find me on YouTube and check it out there, and that one should work fine as well. So either way, could do the double rails on honey. Yeah, but I think, honestly, I think this is probably far enough for tonight. We've been streaming for almost 4 hours. It's almost 1 o'clock. I think this is a good time to give the brain a rest. We've accomplished more than I hoped we would tonight, to be honest. I was hoping we would just get like one of these working. And now that we've been able to link 2 of them together, this is a proof of concept that this could be a really cool storage system if we get it working exactly like we want it to. So, guys, this has been huge. Thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. This was awesome. Thank you for the support. Thank you for everybody that either donated or gifted memberships or joined memberships or renewed memberships. You guys are awesome. I appreciate y'all. Looking forward to more content. So I'm gonna be working on this for, I don't know if this will be the next video or not, because I feel like we need to put in some more storage units before we put this in. My original intent was to put this in with the multi-item sorters. Not multi-item sorters, the bulk storage. But I don't want to start building this and then have to stop. I think this is like its own episode, maybe toward the end of storage. So we're going to keep refining this and getting it right. And maybe the next few streams we'll keep working on this together. So guys, thanks for hanging out super late with me. It's 1 o'clock in the morning for me. I don't know how late it is for you, but I'm tired. It's time for bed. So have a great night. Have a great day tomorrow. And we will catch you again on here very, very soon. We'll see you later. Goodbye.